Let's get started with Read and Write for Google. The first thing you're going to do is search for Read and Write for Google. Mine is already in there because I search for it constantly. So click on that, and we want to go to the one that says Chrome Web Store. Yours won't necessarily pop up in the same order. You might have text help first, but make sure you go to the one that says Web Store. And then we're going to add it to Chrome. We'll press Add Extension. It'll take a moment to download in the corner, and then we want to give permissions. You can see that this purple puzzle piece is now up here, but when I X out of it, it's going to disappear. To keep it up there, we want to click on this black and white puzzle piece, and we want to scroll down to Read and Write and pin it. So you're going to click the pin next to it, and it pins it to your bar up top. I have a website open that I want to be able to try this on, and so I'm going to click on Read and Write for Google, but what I want you to notice is it's not going to open. That's because this website was loaded before I added Read and Write for Google, so that might be one of the troubleshooting tips for you, is just to reload the page, and once that page is reloaded, it should open right up. Here it is. It tells me there's a new feature, which we will get to in a few minutes. I'm going to press Got It. And there's a few things that Read and Write has done, which include embedding other tools into their toolbar. So this will be our very big friend. It's called Screenshot Reader, but you actually have to click on it and then install that as well. So we're going to press Add to Chrome, Add Extension, and there it is. We don't need to have that pinned, so I'm just going to X out of it. I'll X out of this again. And again, let's double check to see if that works. If not, we may need to reload it, as the website was open already before we added it, and it looks like it's not working. So I'm going to reload that website. I'm going to X out of here. This should only happen the first time that you load Read and Write for Google. I'm reloading that page again by pressing the circular arrow. I'll reopen Read and Write. And now if I click on this, I should be able, you can see that my cursor has changed, and the screenshot reader is what we use to be able to highlight a section of the text and have it read to us. So if I click on that, you will see that it takes a minute. It's going to read the text, it's going to analyze the text. And you can see that it does pause with periods because it thinks it's the end of the sentence. Fortunately, computers are not as smart as we are. So there will be some glitches to having text to speech, but overall, I think that the tools that we have available, Read and Write is one of the most fluid when it comes to reading. So that's how you get started with Read and Write. If we were to use text to speech, which we really won't be doing on a website, but I'm going to just demonstrate to you that some of the features will have you give permission. So that's one of them that would have you give permission. So it says microphones in use because I'm already recording, so it won't be able to be demonstrated. So that's how you get started with Read and Write.